Hey guys, welcome back. Today's video we're going to be adding to the compost pile. A few months ago I made a video, easy compost. I'm going to add to it today. If you want to see how it all started, watch that video. So what I'm going to put in it, I've got a wheelbarrow of just regular grass clippings, from my yard. On top of that, I made a video on how chickens improve your garden. That was the bottom out of one of the things I had them in when I had them in my garage, so I'm going to mix that in. In the blue tote, I've got wood shavings that I originally had them in. And then I've got a bucket of chicken manure. I've got kitchen scraps that everyday stuff, coffee filters, eggshells, just kitchen scraps. And I've got pig manure, and I've also got some hay that I've been growing back here. What I've been doing is every evening I've been going back and just cutting some off and feeding it to the pigs. So what they don't eat, we're going to put in the compost pile. So let's go ahead and get started. It seems like I have plenty of help. So we're going to see how this goes. Okay. So if you remember, if you've watched that first video, we talked about the browns and the greens. Okay. So some of the browns here would be the hay. That's the carbon stuff. All these wood shavings, that's going to be carbon. The grass, if it's green, it's a good nitrogen. It's green. If it's brown, then it's more carbon. Another really good green that I have is all this manure. That's what really gets everything going. So we're just going to go ahead and start mixing some of this up. Now, I watched a video the other day, and there's a warning here about where you're getting your materials, okay? This guy had bought some commercial compost, and for whatever reason, he was growing a garden in raised beds, and his seeds wouldn't grow. There was something wrong with that compost. So guys, just be careful. If you're going over to your neighbor's yard to get grass, or you're going over to the farmer down the road and getting manure, it does not hurt to ask, are they medicating their animals? Do they spray something on their lawn? You just want to make sure you know what you're putting on there to the best of your ability, okay? So, we're going to start out with this. And this is just wood chips, feed they didn't eat, chicken manure, things like that. We're just going to throw a layer of that on there. Maybe a little more than a layer. Now, we'll break some of this up. If you're going to use green grass, you really want to layer that. And I've made that mistake before. If you throw a big pile of fresh cut green grass on your compost, it's going to turn into a black gooey mess. So you want to layer that fresh green grass in with your carbons, okay? So I'm going to try to get rid of this, and we'll get to some of that grass. Now this stuff here is pretty dry, so we're just going to mix in a layer of it. And then we're going to throw some manure in there. Oh, sorry. Sorry, Mr. Piggy. Now this is chicken manure with hay in it. I got to clean out the barn sometime, so I'm going to have quite a bit of it. that was one of the reasons why I wanted to kind of do this video. And then we'll just throw a little pig manure on top of that. Now, if you keep your pigs in a barn or somewhere, especially I noticed more in the winter than now, they'll go to the bathroom in one spot. It'll be wherever they're not sleeping. It'll be, you know, somewhere undesirable for them to lay down. So it's really easy to collect manure out of a barn or something if you have pigs. So you're just going to kind of put all that together. And then where it is, oh, I'm going to put in some garden scraps. This is just like salad that went bad. Like I say, you know, apple peelings, things like that. Everybody's got stuff like that. So if you're thinking about getting into compost, you can compost paper, you know, all kinds of stuff. Everybody has something they can compost. You don't necessarily have to have farm animals, but they do make it a lot better. So what I'll do is, I'll just repeat this process. Just keep layer after layer until I get everything on there I want. The chickens are going to come by. They're going to destroy it. I'll have to put it all back up. The pigs are going to dig through it. And that's what it is. It's just mixing it up and letting time do its thing. So, like I say, it just really, and I think I just broke that. That's all there is to it, guys. Like I say, if we've talked about it in the chicken video and the compost video, I'm trying to become a little more self-sustained. I'm trying to make my own fertilizer, my own organic fertilizer. Guys, this is something anybody can do. So don't feel intimidated. I use a lot of this in my garden. You know, if you watch any of the videos, like I say, it's just everything works together, okay? Everything, the pigs, the chickens, the garden, everything works together. So that's the video. You guys, hey, have a good night. I appreciate you watching. And if you're getting into composting or anything like that, please put something in the comments. Let me know how it's going. I really want to encourage people to do this. I think they'll just get better food and more food. So let me know how it's going. All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a good night.